Now, while we've been doing that, I've been having some onions. It's been sauteing here in these pans. And we're just trying to get those browned up just a little bit. And they're coming right along. And what we're going to do is do a fish recipe now. So if you bought your seat, it says fish recipe. And what we started with, some butter in these pans. And then we're going to take some of this vegetable stock. And I'm doing 2 pans, so you're really doing twice as much tonight as what it says there. But we're going to add the vegetable stock to the onions. Okay, we're going to add a little lime juice. And we're going to add our herbs. Now, what I did before we left the house is I had some fresh rosemary and some basil, and then we've added some thyme and some parsley to this. And this is just to get this flavored up for this fish. We're going to get that back up to simmer here. Another thing we're going to add, now I'm Baptist. When it shows up on TV, it's not going to look good. But I don't drink, so I don't have a big bottle of wine. What I do is I send somebody else to Johnson City to go get me a little bottle of wine. Because you know the difference in the Baptists and Methodists. The Baptists won't talk to you in the liquor store, so that's me. So what I do is get these little bottles, because if you get a big bottle and you keep it in the cabinet, what happens over time? It gets kind of vinegary. Where these keep real well, and they're just the right size. They're just the right size. So we're going to put that in there, and we're going to bring this up to a boil. Now this is what's going to take just a few minutes here. And once that gets up to a boil, you can actually go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead right now, and you can go ahead and add the orange juice in there. So what you're getting with this fish, you're getting all those herbs, and you're getting all that citrus, and you're getting that little bit of wine taste. And just to make it a little creamy, we're going to add some Greek yogurt to it. And what that's going to do is going to kind of make it cream up just a little bit. So we're going to add that to it. We're going to take our whisk, if we can find another one. And all that comes to a boil, we'll kind of whisk all that together. Now it's not really going to be a cream sauce. It's not the idea here we're doing really a gravy, old country gravy with it. What we're really trying to do is just get all these flavors kind of blended together, all in this. So we'll get all this kind of mixed in. We're trying to get it up to a boil. This eye is not quite as big as the other one probably. Get a little longer there. So we're going to get that up to a boil. Can you smell that back there? How's that smell? That gets all those herbs, all that citrus. Okay. We're going to get all that kind of incorporated and all that yogurt kind of blended in with it. And I think you can see up there maybe the whiteness of it. And once we get this up to a boil, then we're going to add our fish. Now the idea here with the fish is, if you're like me, if you overcook fish, it gets kind of dry, right? And you want to cook fish till it gets kind of flaky, but not totally falling apart. The great thing about doing it this way versus trying to bake it, everything is when you put it in here, it won't get dry. If you overcook it, or you don't want to undercook it, but if you overcook it, it really won't get dry because it's sitting in these juices. And as a matter of fact, the longer you cook it, the more it infuses. But you don't want it to where the fish totally falls apart on you. So what we're going to do, we got one here coming to boil. We're going to take our fish, and these are tilapia loins. These were frozen that we thawed out. And this one's starting to boil, so we're going to lay these in here. And usually I season them up with a little salt and pepper, but I've done put the pepper up somewhere, so y'all have to go without the seasoning on that. We'll put a little bit in the pan. But we'll get these in here and let them be doing their thing. Okay. just take and add just a little bit of pepper to them. Just kind of season it up a little bit. Oh, it'll be good. Just a little bit. Can you tell I like pepper? I'd rather have pepper and things than salt. With all the liquid in there, that will work real well. So you see the fish, it's kind of covered in there. This one's doing just like it's supposed to. It's starting to boil. And we want to cook that for at least about 10 minutes. Now, if you end up in your pan, you don't have enough ingredients, like you have a big sear pan or something doesn't close, you can take a spoon and kind of dip it over it and keep it moist. But we're going to get those cooked up right there. And while they're cooking, we're going to make a relish for it. The fish is great in itself, but just to top it off, just to give it that extra wang, that extra special, and to get the orange and white, we're basically going to make a relish. And what we're going to do is we're going to take orange green peppers. Okay, we're going to put them in there. And then we're going to take onion and add to that. And I don't know about you, but they look like plenty of onion. Okay, and we're going to add some ginger to all that. And if you notice when you're looking at your sheet, this is actually, once again, a double amount of what's on your sheet. We're going to add mandarin oranges that I have sliced up. We're going to kind of mix that all together. You're talking about orange and white. Is that orange and white or what? Okay, and just to get that orange, little orange flavor in there, we're going to take the rest of that zest I had from that orange earlier. We're going to mix that in there. And then to sweeten it up, honey. We'll add honey to it. Once again, no sugar in tonight's recipes, right? Okay. So we're going to add that honey and we're going to mix all that together. Turn our fish down just a little bit before it boils out. I don't think that eye's doing pumpkin. So you can see the orange and white in that, and just to give it a little bit more color, we're going to add just a little bit of chopped parsley to it. What do you think of that? Does that look pretty? Okay, and it's got the thing. So just so we can finish up here, I'm going to go ahead and cut one piece of fish. I know it's not ready, but we'll go ahead and put one so we can go ahead and do some plating here. And we won't eat this one, so it's not quite done. We'll take that one. And once the fish is done, you can take it out. Put it on your plate. Add a little bit of the salsa to it. And there you have orange and white fish with UT's relish. All right. Thank you all. We'll finish the fish up here a little bit and we'll enjoy the meal. So appreciate everybody being here tonight. I know that was rather quick, but I figured everybody needs to go home and watch Monday Night Football. Okay. Thank y'all.